Sup guys, it's Packer Fan here, also known as Jeff Steele on YouTube. I just you know, I don't even know where to begin with this video. I know there's been a lot of talk on YouTube and social media about a certain YouTuber that goes by the name of Austin Jones. And FYI, this is just going to be a ranty video. Just giving my take on how I feel about the situation and what is going on in the background, you know, legal stuff, courts, and lawyers. But, so I'm just, in advance, sorry for, you know, it being unedited. I just really want it to be some raw footage, you know, just of how I actually process information like this. First off, it's fucking disgusting of what he did. It really is disgusting. It's gross. It's appalling, and words just, you know, can't describe how terrible this is. For the victims that are involved in this situation, I'm sorry that this sick fucker did this to you guys. I really am. My heart goes out to you, and I hope you can find strength to get through this. He will be punished to the full extent of the law. Now, Austin Jones. Let's do some research here. I should have gotten this up before I started the video. Austin Jones. The sick fuck is right here. We have a lot of information on this guy. Now, this is up 10 hours ago. This is from AOL. It's a trust. No, I don't want video. It's a commercial, though. We're fine. But anyways, it didn't mute. What's going on? There's no article too, so this sucks. Sorry guys, this is just like a raw video of my thoughts on this sick asshole. It said the 24-year-old is currently in federal custody and will appear in court on Wednesday for a bond. He just says old though, by the way. He did go to court. He got $100,000. His bond was set at $100,000, and he, you know, would have to put 10% up to get out. He did get out. His mom bailed him out for 10 grand, which, you know, 10% of $100,000 is 10 grand. Simple. All right. It says prosecutors are advocating for detention, arguing he's a risk to the community and also may flee. So that's why his bail was up so high, because they felt, you know, this guy could just leave the country, and he'd be on the run. So props to them for doing that, setting the bail pretty high, but he got out. He did get out. He did get out today. There is video of him getting out, but I'm using my cellular device right now, so I am unable to get you that link. I might put it in the description later. 2 victims are described in, they since they're minors, they're just gonna categorize them as victim A and victim B. Jones began corresponding with 14-year-old victim A on Facebook on May 2017. He gave her detailed instructions and he quotes, at the beginning, get super close and say these lines. Hey, Austin, it's blank name and this but blank age, years old, and make it clap for 30 seconds. Got it? He encouraged her to talk about her age the entire time. That's fucking disgusting. This guy is a pedophile. Plain and simple, he's a pedophile. I know a few years ago there were some things about him, about twerking videos. I just recently heard about this guy. He has like 500,000 subscribers. Well, did have 500,000 subscribers. It's going down. I saw his page. It's going down further and further and further. Good. The second victim, also 14, communicated with Jones on August 2016 while pressuring her to create more videos for him. Jones wrote, quoting, "I'm just trying to help you. I know you're trying your hardest to prove you're my biggest fan, and I don't want to have to find somebody else." Fucking disgusting. Fucking creep. Alright, here it is. Jones admitted to detectives that he had directed girls to perform sexual acts on video and that he knew their ages. He's done. Plain and simple, this guy's done. He admitted to detectives. You know, they film everything. When you are having an interview with a police officer, what that be, you know, a police officer or detective of any branch, you know, local, state, or federal, they always videotape it. And they tell you your Miranda rights. They tell you have the right to remain silent. You can, you know, ask for an attorney at any time. If you don't want to answer questions, you can stop. He just kept going and going and going. He's incriminating himself. He's digging himself a deeper and deeper and deeper hole. And I can tell you right now, he's done. He's done two felony charges, which both carry a mandatory 15-year sentence, but that's up to the judge. And, you know, whenever he goes on trial, he might get a plea deal, you know, which in that case they will knock off one sentence, one charge for him to, you know, do the other charge, which would be 15 years. But all in all, that basically goes down to the judge. And I'm hoping, you know, the judge denies it and says you're going to serve 30 years. He's facing 30 years. The guy's 24 years old. He'll be out when he's like 54, 55. The reason why I say 55 is, you know, I don't know when he would go to trial. I mean, actually, I don't even think he's going to go to trial because he admitted, you know, to it. He's basically going to probably plead guilty. He's probably just going to plead guilty, and that's that. It's going to be like all right, we'll sentence you here, go for a sentencing, and that's that. He'll serve his time. But I can tell you right now, in jail, sexual predators are at the bottom, while rapists, murderers are at the top. This guy is the lowest of the low in society. He is a piece of shit. He is a scumbag. And, you know, Austin, I hope the worst for you. I hope you'll live to be 140 years old and every day gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You're a piece of shit. And I can tell you right now, when you go to prison, when you enter when you go into your cell, I guarantee you this is what's going to happen. I've never been to prison. I've never been to jail. But I have some friends that have been to jail and have been to prison. What happens to these guys? It ain't pretty. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, he's going to get raped in jail. No, they're probably not going to touch a guy like that. What they probably do is beat his ass, beat him to a bloody pulp, maybe even worse, but he's going to have a rough time. He's going to have a real rough time in prison. Just really wanted to get my 2 cents in on what I think about Austin Jones. And this is a message to, this is now a message to some of his delusional fans that still support this sicko. Stop supporting him. This guy is the lowest of the low in society. In all honesty, he's probably worse than a murderer because he's harming innocent children. He's psychologically ruining them for life. I mean, a murderer, they're just ending somebody's life. They're ending somebody's life. That's horrible. But this guy is harming, children that then have to grow up and live with issues for the rest of their freaking life. And this sick fuck just did this for his pleasure. He doesn't give two shits about his fans. He never cared. He never cared about his fans. And, all I can say is, I think justice is going to be served here. And I hope he gets to 30 years. And I hope Bubba beats the shit out of him in prison, because this shit pisses me to fuck off. Alright, well, I just wanted to give you guys, my 2 cents on what was going on here. I know I've been away from YouTube for a while now. I've been busy. I've been forgetting about YouTube and stuff. But I'm, I'm thinking about coming back, starting the channel up again. And hopefully we can get this growing. I do plan on doing some live streams on here. From World of Warcraft, I'm in the process right now of finding a new raiding guild. I know Tuma Sargeras is going to be coming out on in 4 days, actually. Yeah, 4 days, Tuma Sargeras is coming out, the new raid tier, new bosses, new dungeons, everything. We got to start all over again. All right, guys, well, Packer Fan is out.